For lesson 2, we're going to be creating the supports for the table. So let's get into the top view, and we're going to select the rectangle tool and type in 0, 0 as the starting point, and then type in 2 for the x-axis, comma 3.1875, and then press enter. And that's going to be the corner where the leg goes. So you want to inspect the table, and really what you want to do is make sure you get underneath it. So in the revolve tool function, you should see that line on the bottom of the surface. So 2D wireframe might help you. So you can always move that rectangle to the corner there to make it fit. And it's important that you have this isometric view, because what we're going to do is we're going to open up the table from before, the shaker table, and we're going to take that leg. Now it's critical that you do this in the same view. So if you want to cut from a top view, you'd paste it in the top view. So here we're in an isometric view. Go ahead and we're going to select the object. So type in copy clip and press enter. Now we're going to select these two objects and then press enter, and you should notice that it'll say the number 2 total. It'll tell you how many objects, and then we press enter. Now let's go back to the drop leaf table that we're working on and make sure we're in the same view, and then we'll type in paste clip and then enter. And you can put it anywhere. We're going to move it in a moment. So once you have it in there, go ahead and type in move, or use it from the ribbon above, and we're going to select both items, which is the leg, and we're going to just simply move it to the corner, and it should snap on there if you have all these settings correct. And it's important again that we inspect this. So using the revolve tool function, we're going to look underneath it. Now you'd know because the table would be sticking through the top work surface, and we don't want that to happen. So if you're looking at it from the top, you should not see the leg in the conceptual view. So again, now here we are on the 2D wireframe. Obviously the easiest way to do this is going to be to mirror it. So let's type in mirror and press enter. Select the leg from above, press enter. And then we want to do this from the midpoint. So select the midpoint and just come down, and we don't want to delete it, so press N, and then we'll just type in enter or type in mirror again. Select the 2 legs and then press enter, and we'll do this on the axis here, and we'll go to the midpoint and come across and press enter, or type in no because we don't want to. We want to keep those legs, and then again you want to inspect this. So none of these legs should be protruding through the top work surface. Now you have to put supports on legs like this, because if you would drag this table as it is now, the legs would shear off. So we're going to work in the top view, and we're going to make some supports. So get in the top view, and let's go in the 2D wireframe, and we're going to cheat a little bit here. Let's just grab the rectangle and select the corner and just go straight up with it and go to the midpoint. Alright, so I'm going to do the same for the top piece, and you can do the same again, or type in mirror and press enter, and then find the midpoint and come straight down and press enter. and we don't want to delete it. Now, what we're going to do here is we are going to do one in the front. This is going to be a little different. Same idea thus far. And in the top view, we're going to extrude these. So either from the ribbon above or the command line below, type in extrude and press enter. And select the left, and this is the back, and the right, and press enter. And the length of this is going to be minus 5.9375, and press enter. So that's actually going to go away from us. And once we've extruded the objects, we need to inspect them. So let's go to the conceptual view and look at an isometric view, or better yet, find the revolve command, and let's get underneath the table, so to speak, and inspect what we've done. Now I've noticed that this back piece is too low. This is actually very easy to fix. So type in move, or do it from the icon, and this is moving objects, solid objects in 3D. Type in move and press enter. And let's go ahead and select the object we want to move, and you can zoom in if you need to. And grab it on the corner and just simply place it on the corner, the intersection of the top of the leg and the work surface. And you have moved the support, so now you're in good shape. Now we're going to go ahead and extrude this front rectangle here. So type in extrude, and this is a little different, so select the item and press enter. And this is only going to go down a little bit. So again, away from us, so type in minus 1.25, so minus 1 1/4, and press enter. And then again, visually inspect this, so you can look at isometric view or use the revolve command, and you should see that the surface that we just created is underneath the work surface and intersecting the leg at the work surface below. The last thing you need to do is put on the drawer front, and you can use the zoom command for the window. And let's go back to the home and grab the rectangle from the draw menu, and make sure you're in the front view, and go from the top of the support all the way to the bottom right, and it'll default onto one plane. And then we're going to extrude that object. Type in extrude on the command line and press enter. Now you're not going to see it till you click it or highlight it and press enter. And again, we want this away from us, so type in 1 for 1 inch and press enter. And that is the drawer front, and you need to inspect that object. So in the revolve command and the tool function, move it around and inspect the support structures and the drawer front below. And if everything's in order, you've completed lesson 2 on building the support structure for your drop leaf table.